Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation. Well, the holidays are in full swing, and in the next couple of weeks, Williamson County Parks and Recreation does have a variety of holiday activities for you to choose from if you're looking to add a few festivities to your calendar. You can get more information about those programs through our website at wcparksandrec.com. While you're there, you can check out our latest quarterly newsletter. We just posted our winter quarter newsletter filled with programs and activities for December through February of 2020. One of the largest growing sections in that quarterly newsletter is our Senior and Therapeutics programming sections. There are a variety of programs and activities that we do for our senior population, ages 55 and up, as well as our therapeutic population for individuals with intellectual and physical disabilities. Our Senior and Therapeutics Superintendent, Traci Hamby, joins us today to tell us about just a few of these upcoming programs. Traci, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, Kerri, I'm so excited to be here. And one day my division may even take over the facility newsletter because we have so much going on. Yeah.
That's the truth. I feel like there are so many different types of programs that you offer now.
Well, and not everybody wants the same type of activity, and so you've got to be able to have a variety of different options available to our patrons, and so that's where you see this big, long, extensive list of stuff to do.
Yes, tons and tons of things to do. Well, we're going to start off today talking about our seniors programming, and some of the things that you got are new things that you guys have done fairly recently. A couple weeks ago, the end of October, the department reopened our renovated Fairview Recreation Complex.
Yes.
And with that renovation package, we have added a beautiful,
very beautiful,
large senior lounge.
And if people haven't seen it, they need to drive out to Fairview just to go see this room because it is that phenomenal.
It is definitely worth a trip.
Yes.
With a new senior lounge, your staff has also put together a new level of senior programming for the Fairview community. And we wanted to start off today talking about a couple of those programs. I have heard that since reopening the facility, the senior lounge has been a quite frequently visited place that, like you say, people are coming in just because they've heard about the senior lounge and some of the things that our department's doing there now.
Right. Well, the nice thing about the lounge is it has everything from billiards. We have a very nice pool table there. So some of the older senior gentlemen have been taking advantage of some pool time, to puzzles, any type of card game you can name, a variety of different board games, from mahjong to dominoes to, I think we probably even have like a Monopoly set. So there's truly something for everybody. And the nice thing about it too is there's so much space that depending on if you're the serious card player or if you just want to have fun and cut up and play some Mexican train, the room is so big and has so many little nooks and crannies that you can have one active thing going on over here, and completely across the room you can have something else going on, and you don't feel like you're on top of each other. There's plenty of space, or if folks want to come in and bring their knitting or their crocheting, it's just a nice space for people to be able to come together and visit and socialize.
They do have a couple of very nice seating areas with very comfortable, couches and chairs, and then tons of activity space as well, with like card tables and chairs and things like that too, so that a variety of different things can happen in that space.
Yes. But with that, we wanted to be able to take advantage of, now we've got this nice new space. We're hoping to grow a program out of that facility. What are some things that we can offer? One thing we thought of that's very popular at our Longview and Enrichment Center locations is our lunch bunch outings. So once a month, we have a small little bus. We'll take 11 of our closest friends to some sort of good place to eat. In November, we were taking our seniors to Edley's Barbecue, but I know there's a variety of different off the beaten path or places just have really rave reviews. We're going to hit up a variety of different types of cuisine. But we're going to offer that each month. We'll pick the patrons up at the lobby at the Fairview Rec Center, go eat lunch, and then we'll drive you back. So no driving is involved. We may not necessarily stick to the Fairview community. We might drive out a little bit further and hit up some of those hot spots. But that's one thing we thought to get people involved with. And of course, we're going to do some of our day trip outings out of Fairview as well, too.
And congratulations, because I heard your first trip in
It's
December filled up.
full. So we're taking a group to Opryland Hotel to see the lights. In January, we're going to take the seniors to the new and approved Tennessee State Museum, which I've not been myself, but I've heard it's just truly fascinating and wonderful and an awesome thing to see. So a variety of different things each month. We've got all of that information in our quarterly newsletter. Copies can be found at the lobby at Fairview, or we have it online, or we can email blast it to you. There's definitely ways to get it.
To get it and get involved like that. And then we're also adding some different kinds of programs to our list. I know in Nolensville, you guys are actually starting a monthly
lunch bunch there too. Yeah, we're going to start doing that once a month and just kind of see where it goes. Hopefully it'll continue to grow and folks will ask for more outings and trips. One thing, if we can go back to Fairview real quick,
Yes.
I forgot to mention is our senior sports coordinator, Crystal Turner, is going to offer a senior sports program at Fairview the first Monday of every month. She's going to change it up and do different sports, but that's something to check out too.
Excellent. Lots of fun activities. So once you add the Nolensville Lunch Bunch, you'll have lunch bunch groups
Everywhere.
in 4 of our main recreation
Yes.
centers, in Franklin, the Enrichment Center, in Spring Hill at the Longview Recreation Center, then Nolensville and Fairview.
And so each lunch bunch does have its own registration. Pickup and drop off is at the location that you register for. But I will say this, we do have some folks that they don't care the location. They just want to be involved. And so they'll hop. You might see them on a lunch bunch for Longview, but then they'll drive up to the Enrichment Center and do a lunch bunch based out of that facility. So it is not exclusive to where you live. You're welcome to come to whatever one piques your interest.
Wherever we go. We mentioned Crystal and our senior sports coordinator.
Have you checked out her newest video that
some
your
amazing
staff just put
things.
together?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
No, Crystal does some amazing active sport-based programs with our senior groups. They are going on some amazing trips and doing some really what some people might think of, atypical kinds of programs. That's right. And she definitely has a couple of other non-traditional senior programs coming up.
Heck yeah. We just finished ziplining. So that's the video I referenced before if you haven't checked it out. I know we've done horseback riding. We've taken our seniors whitewater rafting, a variety of different hikes. We do everything short of skydiving that has been requested.
Something else. And in December, you guys are going to go shoot archery?
We are. There's a place in Franklin, I believe, that offers that type of programming. And so we've had this on our radar to try since she first started working for us. And so she finally got a date nailed down and worked it out to where we can go take the seniors doing some archery. So
yeah.
She's hoping to start some disc golf in the spring. So there's good things kind of coming down the road.
All different opportunities. And what I love about it is each month it's a little bit something different. So if one month isn't quite to your taste or it seems a little too adventurous or, that day just doesn't work with your calendar, there's another opportunity just a couple of weeks away to try something else out.
And we realize there's certain activities that seasonally do better than others. For example, going back to the zip lining, we had just had a cold snap, like really cold. And we're like, oh my goodness, we've got this zip lining trip. No one's going to want to go because of the weather. Don't you know the weather was perfect? Yes, it was on the cool side, but there's a super steep hike to get up to the top of where you're going to zip line to go all the way back down the hill. And she's like, you know what, Traci, if we hadn't gone, I would have probably pushed for this in the summertime and we would have been miserable.
Right.
So live and learn, but we try to kind of keep that in mind too, what the weather's like, to know what type of trips are good options or what we need to wait until a different time of the year. So
yes. And it has been great to see the level and variety in the trips. The number of trips every month just keeps increasing. The different experiences that you can have on these trips has been amazing to see, and just the opportunity themselves. Because like you said, anyone can register for any of the trips. They're not community specific.
No.
And so people have a lot of variety and option in terms of thinking, if we're looking for an outing or a way to get out with friends, how can we do that?
Well, and not everybody wants to play pickleball or be involved with the Senior Olympics. Both are great programs. Some people just want to go out and have an adventure.
Yeah.
And do it while making some friends because they're in that point in their life where they may have family here, they may not, but they want to have that connection. And so I think this is kind of a fun way that Crystal's able to bring a group of people together to try something new, hopefully form a new hobby, but then you build a network of friends.
And then you have an amazing amount of just in-facility programming, activities that take place inside our recreation centers, everything from our monthly potluck and bingos to some amazing educational opportunities at the Enrichment Center, as well as our senior lounges, gaming days and nights, arts programs, just the world is your oyster.
We do. Potluck and bingo in itself, people bring something to eat. We offer something to eat, and we have prizes. We play bingo for prizes. Always a popular event. It's free. You're out the cost of food that you bring to share with others. Another popular program that we have is our Lunch and Learn program. We partner with Williamson Medical Center. They're great to provide a box lunch for our seniors. And then each month they have a different speaker. They're physicians that are based out of that facility. Everything from heart conditions to fall prevention to the latest robotic technology found at Bone and Joint. It's a variety of different topics that they'll do each month. Most of them are senior specific, so it's of interest to our population. But then, like you said, arts and crafts classes, pottery classes. We've got a variety of different hobbies that people can get involved with. Since I last came and saw you, we had our first ever murder mystery show. Loved it. Our folks dressed up. They got involved. One of them was even the murderer. She didn't know it.
Look what happened.
A variety of different things that we're also offering in our facilities, so you don't always have to go out and about to go to your destination. We are the destination, which is kind of nice.
And we're expanding on some of those offerings too. I hear you have a new Living with Diabetes class coming up this winter.
We do. So Kelsey Searles is our Senior Fitness and Aqua Fitness Coordinator, and she's offering a variety of different sessional type classes. So if you feel, gosh, I really can't do this ongoing whatever fitness class over and over and over, I've got too much going on, we're offering some more short classes. They're still an hour long, but maybe they meet over the course of 5 or 6 weeks. Each sessional is a different topic. We've got the diabetes. That's actually going to be based out of our Fairview location, I believe. We've also got a senior boot camp where it's kind of an intensive training. The instructor's doing like an assessment, kind of like an intake to kind of see what your fitness level is, and then she caters each workout each week, and then you kind of see where you end at the end of the session. We've got a fall prevention sessional class coming up, a variety of different things. Most of them are wellness or fitness oriented. Also for the diabetes one, we're doing that with the University of Tennessee Ag Extension. So Patsy Watkins will be the instructor for that. So lots of great tips for if you have diabetes. Here are some, the nutrition side of it, what you need to be mindful of, working with doctors, all that stuff. She's going to incorporate that into that class.
I'm sure it's a very robust program. There's a lot to know in that topic.
Yes, very broad.
But yeah, we have barely touched on fitness, I feel like. So in talking about Kelsey and the programs, the sessional-based programs that she has coming up too, it's worthy of noting that group fitness program continues to add more and more senior fitness classes to it all the time.
We do. Everything from an aqua spin circuit type class to Zumba Gold to your chair-based exercise classes, line dancing, a variety of different formats and styles to suit everybody's needs. We offer group fitness at all of our main locations, as well as the Enrichment Center and the Hillsborough Recreation Center. I think I said that right. So a variety of different locations all have a set schedule of a variety of different classes at various times. All of that information can be found on our website. We have schedules that you can easily print and just stick it on your fridge.
Always there when you need it.
Always.
Awesome. Well, this is just one half of what your staff does.
And we've barely scratched the surface.
Very, very true. Again, like Traci said, more detailed information about our senior programs is available through our website at wcparksandrec.com. We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll dive into the other side of your division and talk about our therapeutics programming.
Sounds good.
Y'all stay tuned.
Hello, I'm District Attorney General Kim Helper. My fellow DAs and I successfully fought for new elder abuse laws and procedures that have police departments and agencies using improved tools to protect our seniors. Victims of elder abuse are often unable to recognize or report abuse themselves. They need your voice. If you suspect abuse, contact local law enforcement or adult protective services. Let's work together to protect our seniors.
Do you know the most important lesson you can teach your kids about playing sports? Is concussion signs and symptoms. After a hit to the head, if they have any concussion signs like blurred vision or headache, they need to stay out of play until they're checked by a healthcare professional. Play safe when it comes to concussion. When in doubt, sit them out. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. This is the other thing you can teach them. It comes in handy.
Welcome back to It's About You. For the second half of our show today, we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk about our therapeutics programming and the activities, events, and programs that we offer for individuals with intellectual and physical disabilities. Traci, this also falls under your division.
Oh, we go from one extreme to the other.
I know, right? You work with a variety of different
do.
types of individuals from the community. Just like seniors, the therapeutic program offerings just keep coming.
Yeah.
In fact, you guys added a brand new program this year called
Fun Fridays.
And
not to be confused with Friday Fun Day.
That's what I know. I had to stop and
Two
think
different
for a
Fridays.
second. 2 different Fridays, 2 different kinds of activities, but a lot of fun for everybody.
That's right. That's
Tell
right.
us a little bit about Fun Fridays.
So what kind of created this particular program is we saw the need, and we've had several patrons just bring it up in conversation. Gosh, my kid's aged out of your respite program, and I see you offer Parents Night Out, but that only goes to 18, and my kid's in their 30s.
Yeah.
And they still need some supervision. So that we've kind of filed it away, always had it on our radar, and then decided to spice some things up after we came off of Camp World 2019 and decided to restructure some of our programming. That being said, we only offer our respite program at our Nolensville Rec Center. It's going to be exclusive to that building. But in lieu of offering a Franklin respite, we started to add Fun Fridays to the mix. So it kind of follows the same calendar as Respite and Parents Night Out. It'll happen September through, I believe, April or May, somewhere in there. But one Friday night a month at the Franklin Rec Center for all of our friends 18 and up, we offer Fun Fridays. It's a longer length of time, so mom and dad have even more time to go out to dinner, maybe do a little shopping afterwards. This program runs from 5:30 to 8:30. We provide dinner. We may bake. We may craft. We may play some Wii. We may watch a movie. Each month we do a variety of different activities.
And just have fun.
Nothing's set in stone or advertised. You know, we just kind of change it up and we provide a schedule of the activities the night of. The one thing to note with this program is we do not provide any personal care. So we do ask that our participants be able to take care of that on their own. One Friday a month, 5:30 to 8:30, it's $15. Still pretty reasonable by the time you factor in a pizza dinner, the craft supplies, and anything else that we may be making. That cost covers all of that
Stuff. So that sounds amazing. And I do like how it's a nice counterpoint to some of your existing programs with the Super Saturday Respite and the Parents Night Out program in Nolensville.
Yes.
To meet a different group of individuals, to meet the need of a different group of individuals in a different location. I really like how you guys spread your activities out.
Exactly. And that's kind of where we got into a pickle, not necessarily a bad way, but when you offer the same activities at a variety of different locations, I think this helps filter people to come see what we offer at Nolensville, because we offer more than just those 2 programs. Likewise, people come into Franklin and see, oh gosh, we also have this going on. So we're kind of sharing the love.
Right.
And getting people in the door and seeing that we have more than just these few things to offer.
Getting everybody excited. In the winter season, of course, you have some great holiday events coming up.
Got some holiday gamage.
Yes, lots of holiday events, chance to go see some of the holiday lights.
I know.
All kinds of fun stuff.
We're taking, it's long overdue, an outing to go see the holiday lights at the Ag Expo. So we've got registration open for up to 11 participants. We'll eat dinner together and then we'll drive out there and see the lights. They've got a little Santa village, get some hot cocoa, and then come back to the rec center. We also have our holiday games where folks are welcome to dress in their festive wear, sweaters, whatever. And then we will be providing prizes, and we're going to play some Dirty Santa. So they'll be able to do that with their peers, maybe steal some prizes. I don't know. They'll have some fun. We always have a good time. And of course, with every activity, the real reason people come is they want Jane's food. So
yes.
we'll have some good eating too.
I know. Where would we be without Jane McFadden?
You would not have breakfast Saturday mornings.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. She does an amazing job running the therapeutic programs out of the Franklin Recreation Complex. And if there's one thing you can say about Jane, she loves to feed people. And a lot of her events that we do at the Franklin Rec Center do involve meals or food preparation, like Culinary Creations.
We do. So Culinary Creations is kind of a standalone program that we offer once a month. It's on a Wednesday from 10:30 to 12, and participants sign up and we make something to eat. It could be sweets, it could be snacks, it could be a meal from start to finish within that hour and a half time frame. Some past examples of things that we've done: brunch. We have done appetizers. We had a slider day. We've done individual little pizzas. We did, believe it or not, lasagna, chili, bread, the list goes on and on. Spaghetti, Alfredo, we've done it. But each month is a different cuisine.
And it gives the participants a chance to really work on life skills.
And building those taste buds.
Yeah, trying new things. I think I could sign my daughter up for that.
Let's be on board.
There's always something she needs to learn how to do or to learn to accept. New palate experiences.
Yes.
We'll call it that. There's so many other great things we could talk about. There's the Throwback Thursdays events. Krista Hollis programs those, and they take place at the Franklin Recreation Complex. And she is always finding tons of new ideas and themes for her events.
And so with Throwback Thursday, each month is a different throwback theme. And, after a while, you have to get really creative and think outside the box. I know for our upcoming January Throwback Thursday, we're having a millennium party. But we've done dine in, like not steak, but like hamburgers and milkshakes, like old drive-through type nights, 70s nights, big hair 80s parties.
I remember the Grease night was pretty big.
We had it like a 50s day Grease night. Sometimes the throwback will be an old a movie maybe you and I grew up watching, and then watch that movie. I can't tell you the titles necessarily because we've got different filming rights.
Yes.
But we'll watch an old movie from way back when and then have food that is kind of related to what we're watching. So each month she plans a different creative theme and our folks love it.
Absolutely.
She really gets the decorations. They're on point and she really makes it festive and fun.
And then, of course, there's the fitness programs. There's fitness fun, games galore, some great active-based programs to get people moving.
So Fitness Fun, we run at the Franklin Rec Center, meets every single Wednesday. It is kind of a monthly session. Typically, it's 3 or 4 Wednesdays a month, and we do light strength training. We use the resistance bands. We always have a cardio component involved with it, usually walking. And that's something folks can sign up for on a monthly basis. And then Games Galore is more sport or athletic based. So each Games Galore will be something different. It may be board game night or it may be floor hockey. Let's learn how to play floor hockey and then we'll actually do a game. We've done Human Hungry Hippos. We have done Minute to Win It games. In November of this year, we did Name That Tune. Or Trivia. No, we did Trivia Night. Name That Tune is coming up in the future. So each month is something different and fun. And our people are very competitive. As we all are. So there's always an energy there as we play whatever activity.
And I am impressed with the level of art that y'all accomplish as well between your miscellaneous Monday projects,
Wednesday Friends Day,
and Friends Day projects. There are some really creative minds in our therapeutic programs.
We've got some watercolor stuff going on. Sometimes we do acrylic paint and just crafts in general. So yeah, those opportunities would be with those 2 programs as well as our Nolensville Activity Club. We'll do out projects with that program as well too. All 3 of those are very similar in the fact that each theme or each month is a different theme. From scrapbooking, it could be making a sweet treat around a holiday. It's a variety of different things. And we just kind of keep them all separate from one another so that people want to come to all 3. It's not so redundant. They're doing a variety of different experiences within the month. So...
And then there's just the good old recreation nights where people get together and generally just party.
We do party, we do
There
karaoke,
are always
we do
some
dances.
really fun themes with recreation night, and I love to see the variety that you guys put into it, how you use like the times of year and the seasons and the holidays to really make these events celebrations.
We do. We have our, I believe in January is our next dance. Lord help us the day Lewis Lee retires, because he's been our default DJ easily since 2000. And he loves coming out to our, see our participants and DJ, and they love seeing him. And he knows the music that they like to listen to. I mean, he comes prepared and does his homework.
Not to mention he has a great karaoke stage.
Yes, he does.
He does.
And he will let anybody sing if they want to. So, but yes,
Fun
they do
times
like to
for
party.
all. They do. And then in February, you guys are doing PJs and pancakes. Just, I love seeing the different kinds of activities and events.
And
'cause there's
don't you
so
know, we
much
already
more
have some
there.
participants that have planned out their pajamas for that activity.
I would as well.
Mhm.
I would. Comfort is very important, but
Yeah.
style's a close second. Absolutely. I thought there's so many other programs that we could talk about, but we've gone through a good chunk of all of it.
Nice little highlight.
Yeah, nice little highlight of all of these different kinds of programs. The real specifics, though, when you want to get down to days, dates, times, costs, structure, all those kinds of things, again, are available through our website at wecparksandrec.com. Registration for all of our winter-based programs through February is currently open on our website.
Yes.
So get out your calendar, make your plans, and we hope to see you in the winter at a Williamson County Parks and Recreation activity.
Yeah.
Because we got plenty of them
And it's
to do.
The information's in our quarterly newsletter as well, that we have in the lobbies of our main locations as well as online.
Online.
So if they want a printable version, all of it's in there.
Yes. They're also available. If you go to the website and you go to the Senior or Therapeutics tabs, there's a drop-down menu where you can select the newsletter page.
Right.
It's a PDF attachment, so you can download it to your personal computer, print your own copies, and have all the information at your fingertips for 3 months worth of activities and how, when, why, and where to be able to participate in all of these fun programs. I really do have to say, every time I see your staff in our buildings, getting ready to go on a trip, setting up for a program, running a program, facilitating a particular project, it is always fun. Your staff's having fun. Your participants are having fun. Half the time, I feel jealous. I'm like, well, I wish I could spend part of my day doing that.
You should bring your camera sometime. You can come take pictures for us.
Not necessarily going zip lining,
No.
but just so much fun stuff. And I really love how your staff embeds themselves in it. They love it as much as the participants love it, and they form great relationships with all of your program participants. And I think sometimes people participate just to be around your staff.
We do. We have one of our Therapeutics participants cannot physically leave until he has said goodbye to Jane. Like, that is part of his routine now. That's the first person he says hi to, and that is the very last person that he says goodbye to, and then he's okay to go. But Lord knows if she's not there, he will wait for her.
I love it.
So he can say goodbye.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
That's how you build your community. And I'm so happy that we have you and your staff as part of ours.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in today and
You're
sharing
welcome.
some of your winter quarter activities with us. Hope they all go very, very well.
Thank you.
All right, guys, remember, more information about all of these programs is available on our website. From our website, you can also get additional winter quarter information about all of our other programming, including our holiday events, performances at the Williamson County Performing Arts Center, our athletic programs, aquatic programs. I know it seems really early to talk about aquatics, but lifeguard registration courses will be starting in February of 2020. So check that information out on our website. You can also get information there about our holiday schedules and holiday closures. So from Thanksgiving through our winter break, there will be a series of holiday closures and amended hours. They are already included on our facility pages on our website. If you have specific questions, visit us there, or feel free to contact us in person with any other questions that you might have. I want to thank you guys for joining us for today's show. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.